What's up, you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at AMD stock. So we'll do the price action analysis, and most importantly, as you saw in the thumbnail of this video, is AMD forming the bottom now? Is it the bottom, and are we expecting upside from here, at least for a couple of days? So let's take a look at all those scenarios if that's a possibility, because it could very likely be as what I'm seeing in the price action. I'll talk about that in detail in this video. And also at the same time, I want to take you over now analysts downgrading the price targets on AMD. Remember, they were pushing it at $275, $250 when the price was at 213. Now they're downgrading the price targets. So with that, guys, I'll talk about that. Please hit the like, subscribe, and also please note, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes. I'm just sharing my opinion here, nothing more than that. So let's start off with the analysts, guys. So, I don't trade with the analysts, right? I mean, I don't give any weight to what they have to say. I do my own technicals and, I trade off of that. I mean, if I would listen to analysts, then I would be in massive loss by now, right? So let's talk about this first one. The price target reduced to $200 from $245, and this is more of a benchmark, right? Has an average rating of outperforming price targets, but benchmark is they adjust the AMD's price target down from their $245 to $200, but then the targets ranging are total 125 to 250 on AMD. But not just that, guys, not just that. Here you go, AMD price targets adjusted. Several financial institutions have recently adjusted their price targets on AMD. Goldman Sachs has revised its price target to 175 from 180. Mizuho also adjusted its price target, lowering it to 215 from 235. Evercore set its price target at 193, down from 200. Cantor Fitzgerald reduced from 190 to 170, and so forth. I mean, MKM and Piper Sandler, they have it on AMD to 180 and 175 respectively, down from 190 and 195. They're still keeping the buy rating because, well, they want to still make you buy, right? But guys, we'll talk technicals again. All these analysts, what they say, as you know, I don't really care about it. I'm just showing you. Melius Research has significantly lowered its price target from 265 to 210. Northland Securities from 195 to 175, and Street has reduced from 225 to $200, right? Bank of Security of America has cut AMD's price target to 185 from 195. UBS also lowered from 205 to $200. And yeah, so you get my point. Everyone is downgrading it. But anyways, analysts are analysts. They screw you up all the time. Let's talk about the technicals here. So why I see that potentially a bottom could be in. So we are around 200 days moving average now, and not just that, we are almost we got very close, 141, but then what are we seeing is a good wick coming in, and it's trying to hold this level of 145 and 42 cents. So I told you that I want to see the price action very close to 200 days moving average, how it would react. And today I'm seeing that reaction. Yes, we didn't touch 200 days moving average, but this wick is enough for me to take a look at this technicals and see if at least for a couple of days, upside is coming. Now, yes, I'm seeing some demand come in, and after earnings sell-off that we got a follow-through that I talked about, we will get that. The next day, we are not receiving a massive flush. We are seeing a buying back happening. So that means earnings, bad stuff has gone through, whatever that is in the price action. At a critical level of 200 days moving average, we are seeing a good price action of support, right? So with that, let's go to the hourly interval and let's talk about the things over there. This is also coming at very close to the support of this previous pivot, right? Now, what am I seeing in the structure is every time AMD is trying to go and make lower high, the lower high depth, sorry guys, I'm sorry, lower low. Every time AMD is trying to make a lower low, right, the depth of it is not there. You can see this pivot lower low is not that far away, and then this one is almost just a double bottom, right? So this is turning structure around now. So if AMD closes today above 145 and 30 cents, tomorrow I'm expecting an upside at least to 150. Yes, AMD can start to go up here. So at least for now, it's not going to be fully bullish, but this rebound can come on AMD, in my opinion, to $151. And if we establish ourselves here, consolidate more, set up a good base, breaking above 151 and also eventually above 200 hours moving average, will give it a move to above 157 as well. So yes, structure right now is showing me that the pressure to the downside is reducing and consolidation is forming, and eventually on swing this can turn into an upside game at least for a day or two, and then as level by level things breaks, there is more possibility of it to go higher. Yes, you heard me right. AMD might be forming a near-term bottom in its price, and we might see an upside. Now, on daily, this has to be taken as a rebound trade though for a couple of days intradays to the upside, and then you're also watching this 20 days moving average. But most likely, if we snap out of 151 and above, I expect most likely it can get out of 20 days moving average as well this time. But we'll see. But this is for the price action right now, what I'm seeing. But anytime if we lose, again, this is the A zone of potentially seeing if this consolidation holds, and accordingly you will manage your position. Stop loss needs to be put regardless, anywhere. We're up according to your risk tolerance, but I'm just providing you the structure. In my opinion, structure is looking like it's about to turn around to the upside for a couple of days. Let's take a look at 5 minutes interval as well if I'm seeing something. Yeah, so what I'm seeing is that good buying happening at the same level, right? And this also coincides with the previous bottom area, right over here. So yes guys, there's a possibility of some upside for coming days in my opinion. All right, I gave you the levels, everything, and that's pretty much it. Well, let's take a look at Nvidia as well real quick. I did a video on this morning, so check that out, because this is the zone where we were talking if bulls want to hold 824 and above, that's where they gotta hold it. So this is a tug of war. You gotta see, as I'll talk about it in the post, well, once the market has closed. But 859 and above, it's a clear direction again to the upside, but then 824 below is the downside. And I'm treating this zone as a zone of indecisiveness. But yes, on daily, that because 50% of variables are in bull's favor, 50% of variables are in bear's favor. So I'll talk more about it later today. Let's take a look at QQ and SPY as well for now. So it looks like bulls are trying to rotate at one of the pivot level that I talked about, 421. More I'll talk about with the Apple's earnings today. Same with SPY, they're trying to keep the pivot higher and trying to rotate it. Let's see if they have enough strength. Apple's earnings will define quite a lot as well today. I'll talk about that later. Well guys, that's it for this video. If you need access to my tools, links are in the description below as well. And that was all for this video. I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.